Magic has always been a force that can turn the tide of battle, a power that allows armies the benefits of the very elements themselves, and so, given that Tamriel is on the brink of a second Great War and a civil war is raging in Skyrim, I thought we'd take a look at just who has the best mages. Okay, I've got to be honest, these guys are just here because I thought it'd be nice and thematic to have the three civil war factions together. The Stormcloaks barely even have any mages. The stigma against them in Skyrim is really an issue. I think we all saw them being last coming, but just in case, don't be too surprised to see them there when we get to the results. The Imperial Battle Mages have been around since the very founding of the First Empire, and on top of their military training, are of course trained in the arcane arts. They were once trained in the Battle Spire, where they had access to the many planes of Oblivion, which, big surprise, was actually a really bad idea, and most of them who were there died. After that, they would be trained at the Arcane University of the Mages Guild until the guild would be disbanded following the Oblivion Crisis. Where they trained in the Fourth Era is unknown. What we do know, however, is that they were instrumental in holding off the forces of the Eldmiri Dominion during the Great War. If not for them, it is very likely the Empire would have been completely overrun. The Thalmor are the current rulers of the Third Eldmiri Dominion, and unfortunately have an inherent advantage here simply by being High Elves. Not only do they have a natural affinity for magic, but also have far longer lives in order to practice it. Virtually every soldier in the Thalmor is capable of basic magic, and they are typically found worthy of higher rank based on their magical proficiency. So what does that mean for the results? Well, in last place, of course, are the Stormcloaks. We all knew it was coming. But the next two may be a little closer than you'd think. See, the Thalmor has one major weakness, that being their incredible xenophobia. The Empire has access to many cultures, many other ways of thinking, other types of magic, other skills. But unfortunately, they also have a habit of signing contracts that piss off their allies, so somewhat boringly, I think the win has to go to the Thalmor. Magic is such a central part of their culture, and they have so many more lifetimes than most other races to practice it. If it is just a battle of the mages, I'd give it to the Thalmor 8.5 times out of 10. They have not only the inherent advantage, but also, due to essentially their entire army being mages, the numbers. But what do you think? Leave your thoughts down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you don't miss any future content, and I will see you next time.